Hi, this is Double1975, and I came across something quite embarrassing. I am very close to becoming elite in combat and elite dangerous, and I couldn't feel less elite in combat if I damn well tried. I know from playing CQC against good combat pilots how atrocious I am at combat. I'm not saying I'm the worst. I've won several PvP bouts with some decent combat pilots in the past in various ships. I have a few player kills under my belt. I have done a bit of PvP combat, and I'm not the worst, but this elite is really kind of meaningless as a rank for anything. I mean, trading is just about how much money you've earned, so it's just purely time invested, and you can actually complete elite in trading just by going between two ports. You know, you don't have to do a lot. I would have liked them to put in some sort of more things, like say you have to unlock a certain amount of marketplaces, or you have to, you know, complete certain challenges, different commodities, I don't know, but something more than just money made would have been nice to unlock elite in trading. Maybe like tiers of different things you had to unlock to get to elite. And the same with combat. I think there should be something in there to make it a little more difficult than it is, because it is just, elite rank is just time invested in the game. Exploring is probably the hardest one to achieve for someone like me, because I don't go exploring. I've taken one trip out to Jax, and that's basically where 99% of my exploratory data has come from, that one trip out. To get to elite in exploration, I would probably have to do 2 more trips. To get to elite in combat, all I'm going to have to do is bring my cutter here to another conflict zone and let my beam turrets do their work. I'm experimenting with different weapons. This loadout will drive Deadweight Don nuts, because he cannot have mismatched weapons like this. So that is a large turreted beam laser, a huge beam laser, and a large multi-cannon. That would stress him. He has an OCD about this, and it kind of makes his eye twitch when I start talking about the loadouts on my ships. I've got one of my Diamondback Scout. It's got multi-cannons down the right and torpedoes down the left. Drives him nuts. He has to have parity. You know, he would have to have 2 multi-cannons with 2 torpedoes. So he'd have to have the multi-cannons on the medium, the torpedoes on the small, or the multi-cannons on the small and torpedoes on the medium. He couldn't have half and half. It would drive him nuts. If there's 2 hard points on wings, they have to be the same thing. Anyway, that's enough about Don's obsessive compulsive disorder when it comes to weaponry. I will just say that getting to elite in combat is just purely time invested, and is not any sign or indication of skill. It seriously isn't. If you want an indication of skill, then there are some skilled pilots out there. I am definitely not one of them, and even though I will be stomping around with elite combat rank soon, I am far from an elite combat pilot. I can barely operate with flight assist off, so I really wish they'd actually put some challenges into unlocking elite in combat. Maybe some arena fighting with flight assist off, or maybe advanced maneuvers, something like that. You know, something a little more difficult to achieve than just stick some turrets on a humongous ship and stomp around a res site or a conflict zone. I've got to say though, this cutter is a beast when it comes to just harvesting money in res sites or conflict zones. You just pretty much just shoot at stuff until it dies, and it's really easy to sweep away the opposition. Your shields are hugely powerful. I'm not even using the medium hard points really. I've just got them for missiles for fun. But 2 large and 1 huge is enough to clear out most things, and the 4 missile launchers I'm very rarely using. I might play around with the mediums at some point, but really I'm doing enough damage with what I've got, and really this ship's just there for wing support for me, you know, or for when we get multi-crew. I'm not actually planning to use it that often. It is purely the big fun ship for multi-crew when that comes a thing. So that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you see me out and about, don't worry, I'm not really elite in combat, even though it might say I am.